promised Abraham that he would not destroy Sodom if he could find just 10 righteous men. I have a feeling that for Germany, it may come down to 1.
I am involved in high treason with all means available to me. Can I count you in?
For anything, sir. Anything at all.
Anything is a very dangerous word, Lieutenant.
We have to show the world that not all of us will like him. Otherwise, this will always be Hitler's Germany.
We have to kill Hitler.
I thought a man of your background would suggest a more honorable approach.
World war. Action is inevitable, as are the consequences.
It's not enough to kill Hitler.
Why remove a madman just to have a lunatic take his place?
We have to isolate his chain of command and cut them off from the outside world.
The army swore an oath that won't just die with Hitler.
Then find a way.
Valkyrie, what are you suggesting?
Operation Valkyrie is Hitler's contingency plan in a national emergency.
Hitler's own reserve army, using Hitler's own plan, will think they're fighting for Hitler's government. The army will never know they're part of a coup.
When the SS catch you, they will pull you apart like warm bread.
This is going to happen. Only God can judge us now.
He's learned it.
I say do it.
Let's begin.
Initiate Operation Valkyrie.
This is the most important day of your lives. God willing, we can save Europe from total destruction.
You are under arrest for crimes against the state.
We've been discovered. If you want to live through the night, you will do exactly as I say. If I fail, they'll come for you. They'll come for all of you.
I know.
You scare me half to death.
We'll be closer than that before we're finished.
By staring at the cathode ray tube image, Crookes realized that spirits might somehow be invoked to arrange these particles into an image of the spirit world. In his memoirs, Sir William Crookes said that it might be possible for spirits to influence streams of tiny particles. Television, an invention which would eventually enslave and hypnotize the entire world, was inspired in part by research into the spirit world.
Coded in media images are ideologies about how we think about the world, belief systems, constructions of reality, and we develop our notions of reality from the cultural mechanisms around us. And one of the most important cultural institutions that we have today is indeed the media. What's amazing when you look at Disney and Disney movies over the years is how little the image of females has really changed. You still have the same highly sexualized female body with the big breasts, the tiny waists, the fluttering eyelashes, the coy expressions, the seductress. These images seem very similar over the years, and even when they're in animal form, you know, you've got this very seductive little female animal.
Hello?
This presents people with a kind of notion of what femininity is about. This is not a mirror on society. This is not reflecting who women really are or what females really are. It is basically constructing notions of what femininity is. And these are not notions that necessarily Disney invented, but what they do with these notions is they caricature them They wrap them up in this Magic Kingdom wrapper and they sell them to children. And that's really the power of Disney.
When they're young, they're trying to figure out, what does it mean to be a woman? What do I look like if I'm a girl? What should I look like? And they'll focus on the most salient, dramatic images they can see. They don't necessarily think about, well, that doesn't look like the women I know in real life. They don't make those kinds of comparisons, because that's kind of like making a movie, putting a whole story together, doing logical comparisons. They think about one slide at a time. This is how it looks here. Gee, that's interesting. Maybe I want to look like that.
Jasmine in the Aladdin film, in which there's a scene where she becomes a seductress to distract the person who's after Aladdin.
I never realized how incredibly handsome you are.
That's better. Now, Pussycat, tell me more about myself.
Your beard is so twisted.
This I find very dangerous, because you have, again, it gives young girls the idea that that is the way that you get what you want. You use your body.
One of the themes seen repeatedly in Disney's movies is that however strong or powerful a female character may be, she still needs to be rescued by a male. In the world of Disney, females not only get into trouble easily, they also lack the ability to save their own lives. This is true even of Disney's films of the 80s and 90s.
A great deal of my work in my professional life has to do with family violence. And when you look at that movie with that eye, the abuse is horrific.
No, Belle, listen to me. I'm old. I've lived my life.
Wait!
Belle!
Wait! He screams at her. He imprisons her. He throws her father out the door and rips her family away from her. His behavior is, without question, frankly and horrifically abusive.
There's something sweet and almost kind, but he was mean and he was coarse and unrefined, and now he's dear and so unsure. I wonder why I didn't see it there before.
And this is a movie that is saying to our children, overlook the abuse, overlook the violence. There's a tender prince lurking within, and it's your job to kiss that prince and bring it out, or to kiss that beast and bring the prince out. That's a dangerous message.
If that was my friend and I'd seen her go through this whole thing, I'd probably just say, keep on being nice and sweet like you are, and that would probably change him. And in the movie it does.
Well, I just can't believe my eyes. They ain't dead, is they?
No, dead people don't snow.
In Jungle Book, it's that same, the jive and the hustle and the dance and, these gorillas that sound like, and orangutans that sound like black people who want to be like men but will never be men. The buffoon.
I want to be a man cub, and stroll right into town and be just like the other men. I'm tired of walking around. Oh, ooby-doo. I want to be like you. I want to walk like you, talk like you.
Kids in Africa see it. They see a white man in Africa who's superior, swinging from trees, and they see no Africans. And they see gorillas being the ones they relate to. What does that mean to an African child? Is it promoting white supremacy to these black African children who watch Tarzan in a movie theater in Africa? Of course it will. And it might be promoting it around the world.
I never seen any black people in Disney's movie. I can't think of any Disney movies that have black people that are good or bad.
When you produce a discourse as public as that, and you have that kind of power, the kind of power that allows you to distribute those messages to thousands, if not millions of children, then you have a responsibility.